Hi friends, welcome to the channel KRISHA IRELAND VLOGS. Hope we are doing very good. So today's video is about the people, I can say, who have their career gap and they're looking forward to how come they can be back into probably in the IT industry. How can they resume their career? So fine. So before starting my video, let me just tell you one thing that yeah, my medium of speaking English will be uh, somewhat a bit medium or slow, I can say, because to make you guys understand the concept more clear, I'm doing videos in English. Previously, I have done 2 videos on other language in Telugu, but but what I'm understood that whenever you are watching any career related videos, if you're trying to understand the concepts, okay, you can watch the videos in comfortable language, but if when you are watching related to your career, you make sure you watch all the videos in English, because you are the guys who are going to face tomorrow an employer or interviewer. Okay, so that is the suggestion I want to give from my end. So let's start. How can we cope up with the career gap? How can we do it, right? So because if I think I can just divide the people whoever means coming into this category, maybe I can divide into 2 categories. Probably the people who are like they are into IT, but due to some family issues or educational issues, whatever it may be, so they have an experience in IT, but they got some career gap and they are looking to resume their career. And other group of people, probably they are not from IT, but yeah, they are looking forward, even though they have a career gap, and yeah, they are looking forward to come back, resume their career. So how can these 2 groups of people can deal with this career gap? Let me explain you more clearly. So when you just take like, yeah, think that, yeah, even I had a career gap and right now I'm just looking for what are the technologies I need to learn, so how can I mold myself to that so that I should be back to my career. So wait, before you just quickly jump into any course, hearing with people words, or going with something like a demand job, or maybe with a high perks, you are thinking that yes, I'll be learning some so and so course. But yeah, before that, you just make sure that, yeah, whether you are eligible or capable to learn that course. And if it is yes, and yeah, we can learn any course, that is fine, we have the eligibility if you want to come back. But the thing is whether you are interested as well. So first basic understanding what we need to see is whether you are interested to go with a course for. So take any course which makes you interest more, and yeah, you take that as a career, and you try to go ahead with that. Because in later stages, if you just take like example, just I give an example of 2-3 courses wherein you can resume your career and just go ahead in your career. But yeah, so let me explain you first. Career is the data science. As I said before, we just directly do the course. Just relax and think whether, yeah, whether is there an eligibility to do the data science course. Yes, for whatever the course you take, definitely we have a certain eligibilities that we should meet for. So like example, if I take for a data science, that means you make sure whenever you are taking any career or any course which you are taking learning, so that you want do your career in that domain. So like example, data science. So you think that you make sure that whatever the mathematical skills, whether you are very strong in that, you should have a statistics very interested and also capable of writing logarithms. Also, you should have a more knowledge on extracting the data. That is the SQL, we can say, querying the database. So it's like when you say data science, it is something like it will revolve around the data. So whatever the topics you learn, we make sure that we are very confident in our skills as well. Probably it can be in mathematics, statistics, or maybe, yeah, even we should have a few programming languages as well in data science, that is R or Python programming that we should learn. So if you are some sort of like, yeah, I have a like I have a knowledge in IT, but I took the career gap. So what you do is you can go ahead with the data science because you already have a knowledge, and you also probably in your BE or engineering, you have done the statistics, mathematics as well. So you can go ahead in that way. And coming to the point of like, yeah, even like, because the main concept here is whenever you are resuming your career back, so we need to make sure that we should be away from the crowd. Mean to say, because for every applications we have so many applicants for any job they are applying. You just simply say that, yeah, I just learned manual testing and I try for my job. Then I think it don't work for you, because already there are many experienced people in manual testing. So why a company look for you, right? With the so-and-so career gap, why a company look for you, just so the person who just do the manual testing or some simple Java, some sort of like, no, we don't think, they don't think that we should have some simple sort of things. Yeah, so we should make sure or clear that whenever we take any course, irrespective of a domain, whether it's data science, testing, or it's a Salesforce, whatever domain you take, you make sure that you learn something more skilled, like compared to others. So if you say that, yeah, I am interested in going for the testing, so what you guys do, just don't learn manual testing, writing test cases, and following the SDLC. Yeah, that is fine. That nowadays it's common for every project that everybody should know. But what made you make separate from the group is, or the crowd is, you learn automated testing tools, probably maybe Selenium or Cucumber. So these are the things you can learn for the testing. And coming to the Salesforce, if you are like interested to resume your career, you can make it in a Salesforce admin or in Salesforce business analyst, which I have already given one video about the Salesforce. What are the possible roles, and I think I'll make one other video about more in-depth, clear what are the job options available in Salesforce, what exactly it is. These are things, yeah, I'll try to make one video on that. So before that, I'm speaking about irrespective of a domain. So if you have so-and-so career gap, you pick up Salesforce also, but make sure, because when you say just admin, now for one admin, yeah, there's so many applications getting for a company, because it's a configurable, it doesn't need any development, right? So that's why, to be away from the crowd, we should make sure at least learn Salesforce development, how we can do it. If you have a knowledge, as I said that previously you had the IT knowledge, right? So based on that, what is a class, what is SDLC, what are the different OOPS concepts, object-oriented programming, these all things you try to recollect all those things and try to learn the language Apex programming, which is similar to Java. So that's why you can come back and make your career in development. Or else you can go for a Java developer. As Java developer, you can make your career back. Or else you can go for full stack developer. Right now it is on very demand. So based on your interest, you can pick up any career, and there is a possibility that, yeah, you are going to make a success. But yeah, I want to give one suggestion that yeah, you have made your mind and made your one career, probably in data science or maybe in testing, Salesforce, or you can Google it. What are the interesting courses which make you learn, or you can find out from your friends which course I can learn for and which really you are interested or not, that you check it. And if you have finally decided this, yes, I am just want to think and I want to learn this course, so don't get back and again after learning for a half a thing or something around one full course, and later don't think back and say like yeah, I would have gone to that course, why I have done this. So don't think of a double-minded sort of thoughts. Just go for the before itself, you think, you relax, and you take up the course. And after you finish the course, and yeah, but one point I want to discuss here, that when you have decided that yes, I want to take this course, so what I suggest you from as a trainer, like what I from a Salesforce, as I suggest you guys, like because if you have the career gap, right? So if you have a career gap, so definitely you are away from the corporate world. You don't know about how real time works. Previously you had the experience, but right now, because so many years, probably 3 or 10 or whatever, you didn't have any interaction with any people. So when you learn yourself, that in my last video I told like how you can learn Salesforce by your own. Yes, we can do. We can learn the testing as well. We can learn the testing tools to Udemy. These are things we can do. But one thing I want to highlight, that if you do that, you will be yourself, right? So you will not be interacting with anybody in even not even in the institute as well. At least if you join the course, maybe you are in connect with the people, at least the like-minded people in your institute, whether it's an online or an on-site, that's fine. But you will be connected with the people, right? And you will be something sort of maybe how while asking the doubts, you will be improving your language as well. Okay, so it depends, based on your affordability. Maybe you think that yeah, I can afford so and so amount for my career, then the first best option you can pick it up is you find any placement company which makes you place after the training, so that they give experience. Okay, so you try that way, and yeah, you make sure that the placement company is reliable. And yeah, don't waste your money just blindly putting up the amount, and in turn they're not going to place you. Then it's all it's unnecessary mess of doing that. So if you are affordable, go with a company which is providing you the placement. And if you think, yeah, I can't afford that much amount, so the other way around is you can just join a training institute, whether they may not provide the placement, because providing the placement really costs a lot, right? So just they can train you, right? So based on the training, you do your own project and you manipulate with so and so CV, saying that yeah, I work for so and so project. And in that way you will be in a connect with a trainer, and you will be with a connect with a group of people. And that's how you can just gain a not real-time experience, but some sort of thing you can do it. But even you are not in a position to afford even that much also, so then comes a way of learning freely. So yeah, it is possible. Based on our hard work, we can do it. We can plan to learn the so and so course. So either way you can pick up based on your affordability, and you make sure that you are in connect with the people, not to you yourself reading and you are in house and learning. So it doesn't work when you just go into a company working for the real time, because they look after and everything. Okay, so this is the category of people who belong to an IT, but they had some sort of a gap. But if when you come to other category for people who don't have any IT experience and they want to resume back into the IT industry, even that is also possible. It's not that I say it's impossible, because they need some real extra effort here. That the effort what they really need is just you start from a basic programming knowledge. You pick up a Java, you understand the SDLC, you just go for what is an object, what are the different object designs, learning the Java programming. So these are things you can learn from your side. Or else even if you go for data science also, you can learn yourself. I mean to say through a boot camps recently now it's happening related to data science. They are training you as well as, and they are placing you as well as a data scientist. So you can connect with so and so companies and you can make your experience better. So in that way, even though you don't have programming knowledge, but there is a way. Yeah, we can do it. It's not impossible. Just make sure that you understand the programming language, few concepts, and you then switch to a career, probably in the same as the one which I discussed previously about the different courses, what all to learn. But yes, it costs somewhat more, means related to hard work, because you are from non-IT, but you are willing to or interested to do it. So yeah, you can do it. Nothing like it's impossible. So you can go ahead with that, and you can be comfortable in the zone, right? So this how you can make your career somewhat um, to resume like in a big bang, I can say. Okay, so and I want to share one thing that I have seen my two students actually from the, because they had the gap of nearly one, I think one a women or girl, I think I can say, she joined, like she had a career gap of nearly 5 years due to from family issues, and now she want to join an other career, so she took up a Salesforce. And other boy, due to educational some issues, he has some 3 years gap in his career, and now they are like joined into Salesforce. So the shocking thing what I want to tell you is that this girl got selected recently in an Wipro, and this boy, definitely is looking for it. So when I just compare with these two guys, so what I understand that whatever the assignments I give, whatever the work they do, on themselves, not like just we giving assignments and they just simply doing that. This girl, she used to take a lot of hard work into in her hands, and she used to do herself analyze her own, and she improved that much a lot that recently she was placed. And so that's why I say that by comparing these two guys, hard work really can make a impossible also, it can be possible through the hard work. So I have just gone like understood the way they do it, right? So the work she does, how hard work she works, so that the output has come to her, and now she is already joined last month ago. So that's why don't think like it's like when we resume their career, it's like impossible or it's very hard to work on. Nothing impossible. Yeah, you can do it, but you make your mind to train your course, to finalize the course what you are interested, and you go ahead with a trainer or with a company, and you resume your career as well. So hope you liked this video, and also it maybe it helped you a lot. Maybe it built you confidence of how you can resume back into your career. And the same sort of video I'll be making as a part 2, saying that what it does is like because if you are giving a career gap, So what all things we need to update in a CV when you are applying a job? Because if you have a career gap, yeah, definitely is going to affect, even while anybody who has a career gap and they apply for the Ireland visa, right? So even it is going to affect. So how it got affected to one of my friends, so that all we discuss in my next coming video. So if you love this channel, show your love through subscribing, so that you, and also click on the notifications button to not to miss any updates on Ireland jobs or Ireland universities, about the students, and also about the Ireland nature and all these things. Okay. So yeah, that's it from today's video. Hope you liked it. Please share and subscribe. Until then, bye bye.